Hello and welcome back to part 3 and the final part of our 1/35 scale Velociraptors and waterfall diorama. A couple of little things I want to finish off. I've left the masking tape on this bit. Not too happy with this bush thing here, so we'll change that around a little bit. I'll see what we can do with that, and I may do a little bit more dry brushing on the water. I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you think? I don't know. And then we'll place the last dino, and then we'll call it quits. So, how are we going to change this slightly? No. Where's it gone? Here it is. We're going to use this stuff. It's not glass cleaner. It's scenery glue. And basically, what scenery glue is, if it's not blocked up, is a mixture of water, PVA, and a couple of drops of washing up liquid. And what that does is, if I can get it to spray right, no, look at it. So we'll have to put some out. And brush it on. Now you can use a pipette. And basically what it does is it will fix everything. Basically. If we didn't add washing liquid to this, it would just bead up and sit on the surface. And we want to do this all over waterfall. I know I'm spraying, we don't want to get it. Well, it will dry clear. We don't want it to affect the waterfall. So literally we're just going to make it all over the place, and then we're going to especially attack the bush that we're not very happy with. And all we need to do with that in a second is get our ground cover flock and off the water. This will literally seal in everything. So I'll have to protect it. You get it on the water, just dab it off. Right, so let's put that back in there. I'll transfer that from the squirty bottle. And then choose a colour that you like this. Really pale green, and then just literally sprinkle it on. Now it doesn't matter if you get some around the base, because it'll just look like some of the leaves are falling off. And what we can do as well, a couple of darker little bits. That will give us a contrast in leaves as if the sunlight's hitting some. Because you will get dappled sunlight coming through. Okay. Right, and already that's broken up, that filled in really all those gaps in between the lichen. It did look a bit thready, if that's a term or a word. It did look very open. Let me close it a little bit. That's already started to look a lot better to me. And then we need finishing touches on our raptor. Just going to paint the eyes now. I painted the white bit. I'm just going to add some colour to them. So we'll just do them very bright yellow. It's literally just a couple of dots. It's not, we want to give it dots no matter what, the lines really. Looking at very small things device on my head. Right then. And be carefully. Make sure you've got a point on the end of your brush. And just do a couple of lines at either end. You want to give it reptilian eyes, which are slits on circles. You can see that. And then what we'll do in a minute is we'll put a black line down the middle. Very, very carefully. I reckon that'll be the eyes done. The eyes have it. That's right. Need all black. This is where you do need a steady hand. Then roll the brush, make sure you get a point. And you just want to do a very thin line right down the middle. You don't want to do it as a dot, you want to do it as a line. Look at the 2D and eyes, not circular, the slits. I don't know if that's going to be able to pick that out in the camera. Will it focus? Probably not. Probably not. I'm interested in focusing my hand. But you get the gist. Paint it yellow and then just do a black line straight down the middle. Now I'll put it to one side. And then we'll do a little bit more dry brushing. And I've got one of the waterfall. Literally just on the bottom. Now that waterfall, really, it's like the trees, very, very simple to make. All you've got to remember to do is cut out a bit of carrier bag. And then a few bits of 2-part resin and smooth it out so it's very, very thin. And when you put that against the edge of your waterfall and fasten it with a bit more resin, you can then pour resin down it, and then when you've got a little collection at the bottom, get your stick and start pushing it back up again and start working it back up and keep working it and keep working it, and then when it starts to harden you'll end up with layers of water. It just gives a framework for the resin that you're doing to cling to, and it keeps it straight. And then you'll also get at the bottom a collection that you can then work vigorously with the tip of whatever you're using, whether it's a lolly stick or a cocktail stick or a kebab stick, and just really rough it up. Give it a good old roughing up, and that will create your splashy mortar effect at the bottom, which is what you want. Like Dave, I very nearly forgot. This was nearly an absolute disaster. So I really nearly forgot to do it. But it came out alright in the end. I got sidetracked. If that ever happens to you when you're doing it and you get sidetracked, there's nothing to stop you leaving it for a day until it's totally gone off, and then repeating the process with a little bit more resin, and then get a little pool at the bottom and then work it. It will bond together. So it's not a total disaster if something happens and you get disturbed. your girlfriend comes round and your mum wants you to nip to the shops and get something, and next door's cat's got in the house and is chasing your mum and budgie. Anything can happen in the next 5 minutes. But don't panic if it does. You can still leave it a good 12, overnight, or a good 24 hours, and then redo it. Just pour the resin down it, and then start moving up and down till you get a little reservoir at the bottom. Once it starts to go, just keep working at it. It's a really, really simple technique. Really simple, but very effective. Right then, I am more than happy with that water effect now. Well, let's have a see. See what you think. See what you think about the water effect. It's all, messy. And when you rough it up at the bottom, it looks like it's hitting a rock or something. There's nothing to stop you if you wanted to. If you've got a lump at the bottom, there's nothing to stop you painting it the same colour as the stone and then dry brushing around it so it looks like you've got a big rock at the boulder at the bottom that the water's landing on. It's nature. Nature is totally and utterly chaotic. And the more chaotic you make it, the better your dioramas will look. So there you go. One waterfall effect. So let's get our last dinosaur, our last Velociraptor. We'll give him a little blubber. See if we glue. Oops. Without getting it on the bench, so your elbow sticks to it in about 5 minutes time. You have to phone the wife and say, "Come on, get me off the table, I'm stuck to it." And then she stands there for 5 minutes and laughs at you. Not that I have had that, but that's what would happen. My wife would quite happily stand there for 5 minutes laughing at me. Is he going to sit up? Is he going to stand there? Probably not. Give a second for the super glue to sort itself out. And there we have it. Probably going to fall over now I moved it. Here's our Jurassic diorama of raptors out hunting. That's quick, wasn't it? Less than 15 minutes. That's a miracle for us. I usually go for about an hour, don't I? That last one was far too long. Sorry about that. I got so engrossed and so happy in what I was doing. And you will too. Honestly, once you find something you enjoy doing like this, a subject you think, "Oh wow, this is so cool," time just goes. You lose all track of time. Anyway, talking of time, I'm going to call time on this one because it's a time machine. I hope you enjoyed it. Really, have a go at it. The waterfall, it looks complicated. It's very, very simple. The trees were really easy to make. Good fun, actually. It got a bit tedious towards the end, making 50 or 60 leaves, but it's a simple technique and it's very quick to do. So, after modelling, go and play on your Xbox, play on your PlayStation, play on your PC games, but go outside. Seriously, go and have an adventure. Go and meet people, meet new friends, do weird things, do something different, do something weird. It's great. What makes life better? Always, always tell somebody where you're going and what time you're going to be home. And our next build, we're going to be making Dog Mate. If you haven't played Fallout 4, have a look at it. It's a great game. Love it. It's one of my favourites. That and Skyrim. I must be a Bethesda nut. Anyway, have fun, and I'll see you when we're dog meeting.